Hello there, my name is Ian Parks and this is the first video in a series of videos that I am doing on behalf of Mel Scott, who is a lay and back horse racing tipster with over 40 years experience. Now, if you've ever been involved in the UK horse racing scene and used tipsters before, you've probably come across Mel Scott's name or at least one of his services. Two of his previous ones were It's Beat and Losers Galore. And Mel has quite a good reputation for giving out very high quality selections, and a lot of his members are lifetime members basically, and they'll stick with him regardless of what happens. So this video is introducing Mel's latest service, which is called PremierDutching.com. Now, if you don't know what a Dutch bet is, it's basically putting more than one bet on any particular horse race. Now, the way in which Mel does this is he identifies a particular race based on a set of criteria, and then he identifies the three horses which are most likely to win in that race, and then he puts a bet on each of those horses to win in such a way so that regardless of whichever one wins, you come out with a profit, and your profit is the same regardless of whatever horse wins. Now, the calculations for doing this are usually quite complex, so it's normal to use like software-based calculators. So if you go onto the home page of PremierDutching.com, there's a section for the 10-day free trial, but what I want to show you here is there's a little tiny link at the bottom, and if you click that, it takes you to a free Dutching calculator. Now, there's loads of these types of calculators all over the internet for nothing. They all do pretty much the same thing. Now, as an example, this one, you put in your total amount that you want to risk on this Dutch. In this case, it's £100. And then you put your odds in for the three selections which you will get off Mel, and the calculator will work out how you split up your £100 between those three horses. So you're putting an amount of money on to win on each one of these horses. So, and then regardless of whichever one of these wins, you will come out with a profit, and that's the basic principle. So if you decide to stay after the 10-day free trial, Mel is going to send you over what he believes to be the best software available on the market for doing Dutch bet calculations. It's actually called Punter's Paymaster. Now, if you wanted to buy this from the manufacturer's site, it's actually $29.95, but with your first month's subscription to Mel's service, he's going to send you this over for nothing. And the reason why he's doing this is because he wants his members to have every possible advantage over other people who are doing Dutching. And what this software allows you to do is it's got a number of advanced features. One of the main ones is it allows you to decide on what profit you want to take from that race, and works all your selections and stakings out. Not the selections, but it works the stakings out for you for each selection. And again, if you want to read more about the features of this bit of software, there's a little link here you can click on. It'll tell you all about it. Now, what you're probably asking is, well, how good is this service? If you go onto the front page, PremierDutching.com, there's a section called Updated Results. Now, what this is a spreadsheet that is updated daily with how the service is performing. Now, if you have a look in this results column, you'll notice that there's an extremely high strike rate. Now, each Dutch selection that you will get will have a minimum of 70% strike rate, and sometimes this will be as high as 82% depending on circumstances. In fact, the Punter's Paymaster calculator will actually tell you the strike rate. Once you put all the details in, it will actually tell you the strike rate of what the race is going to be based on what you've actually put into it and the odds and stuff. Now this spreadsheet is based upon the fact that you put in £100 stake down on every Dutch. Now if you were to do that, theoretically, you will see that your bank increases very nicely over quite a short period of time. And also, when we have a losing day, we don't use any type of recovery. Some people employ like a martingale type technique where you double up, or you add your previous day's losses onto the next day's to try and recoup what you've lost. That does work, and it works probably for quite some time, but when you actually hit a point where you do have a run of losers, it can be very, very dangerous indeed, and you can lose your whole bank doing stuff like that. So basically, Mel doesn't advise to use that at all. Because of the high strike rate that you have with this system, Mel just advises you to use level stakes just right the way through for your first month at least, and then while you get comfortable with it, then when you start your second month, what you could do is you could do something like 5% of your bank on every race, and just keep doing it like that, and then you're exponentially growing your bank over time. And if you do that, your profits will increase better than what they are with level stakes. But again, that's something entirely to use on your own judgment. Okay, so if we go back to the home page again, what he's offering is a 10-day free trial. You sign up, and then for 10 days you'll get his Dutching selections sent to your email box by about 12 dinner time, half 12, which will give you plenty of time to go and put your bets on the likes of Betfair. All the stakings are all worked out for you, but during your trial, if you want to tinker about with any of the stakings, feel free to use the free calculator or any calculator that's on the internet. You can cancel at any point during the 10-day free trial. He's not going to ask you any questions or anything like that. It's not one of them services where he tries to trick you into taking money off you. It's not. Everything he does is all above board. He's a really nice person to work with, as you'll find out when you join his service. Basically, after the 10 days, it's $49.95 a month. But once you realise the quality of the selections that you get in during the 10 days, you'll soon realise that the $49.95 a month is a very small price to pay for something which, this is going to provide you with a second income. Now, Mel has said that achieving like a profit of £250 a week is a very achievable goal with a relatively small bank. So he's offering you the 10-day free trial to prove the quality of the selections to you before you decide to stay on, hopefully, and become a full member with him. It's worth noting that some of his members have been with him for years and years and years, and they won't use anybody else, as the quality of the information that he gives out is some of the best in the business. So if you'd like to make a little bit of money for free for 10 days, no obligation, simply go to premierdutching.com and click on the link to sign up, and we hope to see you soon. I'm going to be doing a number of videos which are going to be put on this site, giving you a few little tutorials about how to put bets on with Betfair, how to use Mel's selections, how to use the Dutching calculator, stuff like that. So if you check back to this website in the next few days, you'll see a new link on the navigation bar for videos, and it's free to anyone. Just come on the site, click on it, and you can see a bit more in-depth look at how to use the service. Okay, hope to see you soon. Bye for now. Bye bye.